Just thought I'd get myself a little cup of tea and finally speak up about my experiences of Darren Campbell. I have never met the man, never wished to meet the man, but I have done a lot of talking about this man purely because so many people have phoned Deal Hunters FBA asking for help and support, and pretty much I've felt like at times I've been a bit of a shoulder to cry on. It's heartbreaking, the stories that I have heard over the last 18 months, but I never mentioned this guy. I never slandered his company, never mentioned him by name, but this guy 3 months ago decided to do that to me purely because I said on the back of the Belfast Telegraph article, the very first Belfast Telegraph article that ever came out, I simply said if anyone has fell victim to any of the dodgy dealings by other FBA sellers, feel free to give us a shout and we can maybe help. That's all I said. That was it. But this man decided to name me in one of his TikTok videos, a TikTok channel that has now been taken down, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out why that has been. I'm not here to slate the man any further. I feel his downfall was coming. I don't feel like I needed to respond because I knew this would happen, and 3 months later that has happened. Unfortunately, a lot of people have fell victim to him and he's ran away with what appears to be, and allegedly he has taken a lot of money off people. It's not for me to comment on, and I do feel really sorry for the victims. It's heartbreaking, especially from me being from Northern Ireland, to see how many people have had this bad taste in their mouth from their experiences. I wish I could give you more help, and I wish I could help more people with giving them comfort, but the truth of the matter is I can't. We Deal Hunters cannot do that, and I'm doing this video because I feel like I've had the same conversation well over 100 times in the last 18 months. Brand building, or private label as we would call it, is very, very difficult. It was always going to be difficult. It's a high risk, high reward. I feel like the man sold a dream rather than selling actually how to do it. And it's really, really unfortunate that a lot of people have been burned. We are doing this video because a lot of people keep ringing us asking for help or support or to help continue on their brand building or private label journey. But we don't do that here at Deal Hunters. We do buying and reselling of goods that sell every single day on Amazon. You buy products from Amazon, Colgate toothpaste, whatever it may be, you can jump on that listing and sell that product yourself. It's a tale as old as time, buying low and reselling high. That's what we do because we can guarantee a level of success with that, because you're historically looking at trends on Amazon. You're looking to see how many times this sells a month, how much does it sell for, and if you can get a lower price than that, then you can sell that product and make profit. That way there's an element of success guaranteed because you can analyze. It's just looking at historical trends. We're not reinventing the wheel. We are literally buying low and reselling higher on Amazon. And if that is something that people are interested in, then please contact Deal Hunters FBA. We can help you with that. There is other Northern Irish sellers that do the same thing. There is many other companies around the UK. I'm not here to just promote Deal Hunters. What I'm trying to say is don't give up. If Amazon FBA is something that you're considering, not all hope is lost. You still could be an Amazon FBA seller, but we don't look at risky investments in USA. USA is one of the oldest markets in Amazon. That's where it came from. The European market is booming. Ireland has just opened up its first fulfillment center. We focus on sticking in the UK and Ireland. Stick with a currency that you know. Don't worry about importing, exporting. Don't worry about advertising. Endless amounts of money spent on advertising. You don't need to do any of that. Pick a product that sells well on Amazon FBA already. All you need to do is source it, and that's where we help you. We get you in with wholesalers. We help people set up legitimate Amazon FBA stores. I'm doing this video because I'm hoping that the calls might stop. I'm really hoping that I don't start every call with speaking to Darren Campbell or Darren Campbell did this. Like, it's heartbreaking what has happened. My heart truly goes out to so many people, but we can't help you. Unless you want to do Amazon FBA the legit way and get in with wholesalers, we can't help you with your private label. I don't really know what else to say other than I am truly sorry, especially for people from my hometown to be burned in such a bad way. It's really, really bad. The news articles are all picking the story up now, but these are the same news articles that picked up the story and proclaimed that he was brilliant. I think the media have a lot to answer for. I feel like we live in a world of fake reviews. I get inundated every day with, do you want fake reviews? Do you want fake reviews? We don't want fake reviews. We don't want any of that shit. We want people to legitimately see our product and go, yeah, I trust these guys. They mightn't have loads of reviews. They mightn't have, Lamborghinis in cars. We mightn't be jet flying, limousine riding off to Dubai every weekend. But that's not what we're selling. We're not selling the dream. We're selling you an Amazon FBA business. We're selling you something that you can start and over time become very successful with it. I am a testament to that. We have a free YouTube channel you can go in and watch. I started this as a side hustle. I am now legitimately a full-time Amazon FBA seller. I quit a 50 plus grand a year job in the public sector doing quantity surveying to do this. That's my story. It's well documented. All our pricing is on our website. There's no fear. There's no 4 Zoom calls and trying to lure you in or anything like this. It's fully transparent. That's how you build a successful business. And that is why our business is still running and others are not. That's all I wanted to say. Really, really, truly, I'm sorry for everyone. And if you do feel like this is something of interest, give us a shout. But other than that, we can't help you. I'm really sorry. I hope that something good comes from all this that you have went through. And yeah, it's just a real sad day for, I think, social media. I feel like it's a sad day for Northern Irish people. I'm sure there's people around the UK as well that have been burned, but it seems to be all Northern Irish. The man's done a work on people, and I hope to God we never see him again.